The final episode. I'm actually not ready. Somehow this game has just been incredible for me. Like, it's hit me on a really personal note, and I love these characters, and I don't want to say goodbye to this. But anyway, Tally Ho is KingFishOcean, also known as It's Ocean, back again with what is the final episode of Butterfly Soup 2. I'm very sad that it has to end. I was going to finish this, Jesus Christ voice, still got a cough, it just doesn't seem to want to go away, which is annoying. But I really wanted to finish this in the previous episode, but I had some plans that day in the evening, so I couldn't finish it. It went on a little bit too long. I was like, god damn it. So I'm finishing it today. Anyway, we were playing as Noelle. And then I imagine there's gonna be like a wrap up or something. Oh yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. We're playing baseball with the same maze. It's Noelle and Akasha, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Now that she mentions it, I do feel a bit bad that she got hurt trying to help me. Actually, I'm a bit impressed that you wrangled such an improbable outcome out of a walk. I truly marvel at your creativity sometimes.
What? Who are you and what did you do with Noelle? I'm just gonna extend my microphone briefly for now. I feel like it's not far enough. Bum 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 bum.
Contrary to common belief, I am in fact capable of being nice.
I know, but you usually look like you're passing a really hard poo while you're doing it. Kasha grabs Noelle's hand and vigorously shakes it up and down. Congratulations, you've learned basic human decency. You should try it more often. Sorry, I keep having paranoia that like something's going wrong with the video, so I feel the need to check it every couple of like goddamn minutes. To Noelle's dismay, she feels a strange, almost electric undercurrent of something running between their palms.
Why am I so sensitive to her touch all of a sudden? It didn't used to be like this.
Because she secretly got an electric buzzer in her hand. Noelle thrashes her hand free and seizes Akasha's wrist.
What? Could it be that I'm still excited from the game?
Probably some adrenaline in my system or something. Let me go, please. War crime! War crime!
It's not a war crime to grab your arm.
Oh, the humanity.
To be captivated by a court jester, a circus clown juggling 5 bowling pins.
That's my only slight concern with this. I already kind of feel like, knowing that there's not much of this left, maybe like 20-30 minutes left maybe, I feel like Noelle's side of things is gonna feel rushed. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I don't know, just having that sudden, yeah, no, Noelle kind of hates Akasha to a degree, oh, suddenly she loves her, it's just gonna feel a little bit weird, even if I'll be happy about it. Dia blearily looks up from her textbook as Akasha takes her usual seat in front of Noelle.
How's your head?
I'm all good now. The nurse just told me to rest up for a few days. Parents made me see your doctor over the weekend too, and he said the same thing.
Well, that's good to hear, at least.
Wish I could have used this as an excuse to get out of the bio test today, though.
At least we have the Multicultural Week Assembly in 3rd period. Use that as extra time to cram.
I want to watch at least some of it, though. I heard there's going to be like a K-pop part. Never have I wanted to study so much in my life, so I don't have to watch that. I'm sure the rest of it was probably really cool, though, the rest of the show. Once again, not a fan of K-pop. The fandom drives me up the wall, to be really honest. Noelle's heart, there's a nervous little stutter. Well, as all fandoms do these days. I'm getting hiccups. Cool. I ate just before I started recording. I had a sausage roll. It was good shit. Noelle's heart, there's a little nervous stutter as Akasha turns all the way around in her seat to face her. Do you remember the poster that was in the nurse's office? Although, going back on what I said about Noelle a little bit, I do kind of remember having those weird moments in school where someone that you've known in school for like a good couple of years, suddenly, you just find an attraction to. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, like they just, they could just turn, oh my god, cough, leave me alone. Be gone, cough. They can like turn around in their seat and say, oh yeah, have you got the textbook? And you just suddenly are like, oh, you know, all of a sudden. So I guess maybe that's what's going on here with Noelle.
What poster?
Instead of your hand is bigger than your face, you have cancer. Jesus.
That doesn't sound right. Why would that be the case? Swelling or something?
Just to check, Noelle puts her hand over her face to compare their sizes. And then she smacks her in the face. Yep. Slaps Noelle's hand so Noelle smacks herself in the face. Yep, I've seen that trick before. I've seen people doing that before.
Akasha!
Akasha bolts and Noelle chases after her. The bell rings. This concludes Noelle and Akasha's daily morning scream fest. Once they're back in the desk, Noelle glowers at the back of Akasha's head. Can't keep my eyes off her. It must be my body's natural defense mechanism in response to threats. If I hold her hand, it'll prevent her from doing the why you hitting yourself move. If I embrace her, she'll become completely immobilized. Yes, these are perfectly reasonable explanations for all these strange urges I'm feeling. And if I kiss her, it's a power move to show her that I'm the dominant one. Yep. You keep telling yourself that, Noelle. Also, these doors, that B15, that's like it just says big. B16, just like it says big. Like Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is in this room. As a child, for some reason. In third period, Noelle's teacher leads the class to the gym to watch the multicultural assembly. Most of her classmates have their hands buried in their technology textbooks as they walk, desperately cramming for the impending test. Pistil. The ovule producing part of the flower. Next. Xylem. Plant tissue that moves water and stuff around. Next. What's stuff? Like stuff, you know, stuff. You know what, Karsha? I've never actually seen you study for something in earnest before. Yeah, well, I decided to try normally for once. I think I have too many lies and weird plots going on at the same time. It's starting to tire me out. You fool, you nuisance, you liar, you baka. I love you. I mean, what? I want to know everything about you. I want you to tell me every thought that ever crossed your mind. Sepal, yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit rushed and a little bit... I don't know, if there was a little bit more if there was some more clues here and there that maybe Noelle, like, I don't know, I just like a gradual build-up, you know? Although I guess Akasha's was kind of like that as well. I'm confused about everything right now. Sepal, the outer part of the flower. It sounds like a location. Well, I'm gonna go and visit my family in Sepal, you know? The outer part of the family, of the flower, the green leafy part. Why am I so infatuated with her? Can't possibly be that I fancy her. No, surely not. No, please, no. I may have grown used to the concept of dating men, but I have no intention of being in a relationship like that myself. Even now that I'm aware it's possible for two women to copulate, that changes nothing. Alright, Sheldon Cooper, calm down with the copulation talk. Homosexuals can't even legally get married anymore. It seems unwise to pursue a lifestyle reliant on the mercy of a government as reliable as our own. Yeah, but unfortunately some people just can't choose that. They can't choose that. Shit is fucked up. The world is fucked up. Akasha gives her an odd look. Why are you glaring at me? Oh, is that how my face looks? Shit. I haven't even done anything yet. Yet? No, I walked straight into someone in the class walking ahead of them. Oh, hi, it's you guys. Hey, what's up? I posted the first chapter of my webcomic. I saw. Every page has like 4 comments. Is that good? I have no idea how to gauge webcomic success. Esther, you're like a celebrity now. Oh, teenagers. That's like making a YouTube video, getting a single view and being like, I'm a celebrity now. All teenagers. Ooh, I want to see. Here, I scan all these comic pages from my sketchbook. She holds a sketchbook? She holds a sketchbook out. She holds a sketchbook out. So Noelle, Dia, and Akasha can read it as they walk. This is not scientifically accurate at all, but at least it's easier to follow than the accursed English video we made. Hey, were you really in high school if you didn't act in a completely incomprehensible movie with your friends? I'm feeling attacked right now. I only got to do that in college. We didn't get to do anything like that in school. Is that Noelle? Huh? Where? Dia points at a panel showing a character crumpled on the ground. Wait a minute! Is this a tree's photo of me? Yeah, but don't worry, I made sure to tweak some things. Her personality is completely different from yours, and I changed her hair color to white. Why white? Is she old? No, it's because she's albino. She's got red eyes, too. Okay, but what if people realize this is based on my likeness? Looks like somebody already did. Sure enough, Min has left a comment on the page where Albino Noelle is getting her ass kicked. LeMayo, Cat Wreck Nerd, God of Halo, let's go mid, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. That's the price of knowing an artiste. Sorry, next time I guess I'll ask for permission first. Yeah, you really should do that. But at least Esther is learning, and at least she apologized. Esther, you're coming to Fanime with us, right? Yeah, I begged my parents to let me go. Progression! Esther is embracing her weeb side. No, please don't like underage children in anime, because I'm sick and tired of seeing the excuses for that shit. It's fucking gross.
We should cosplay as your characters to help promote the comic.
What?
No. The anime's so bad, I made a bunch of mistakes in everyone's outfits. You're famous and you still saying that BS? God damn it. You created this with your bare hands.
With literal bare hands. Grr.
So what if it's not perfect? You're God.
Okay, whatever. Do what you want, but I'm wearing normal clothes. You're seriously gonna be too cool for anime while attending an anime convention? It's not like you can wander in by accident. I call dibs on Stella Luna.
Then I get Kagami Izuna.
Wait, I want to be Kagami Izuna. I have no idea who these people, people or characters are. Noelle hangs back with Dia as the others argue, trying to process a confusing tangle of feelings about not being the center of Akasha's attention. She watches Akasha's ridiculous gait as she walks. Ha! Gait! The one that apparently marks her as an American in India.
Question, do you ever feel like love is a choice?
Huh?
Like you could potentially fall in love with someone? You're not in love with them, but if you wanted to feel that way, you could.
I mean, you can choose to ignore it, I guess, but you're still gonna have that attraction and those feelings, unfortunately, because I've had to deal with that before, and that's, like, unrequited love, never a fun thing to deal with.
But if you ignore it, it'll pass eventually. Isn't that just regular love? No, I'm not talking about, like, regular love, like what you and Min experience. There was no preventing that. The two of you were, like, drawn together with the force of a freight train. But this isn't like that. This is more comparable to someone reaching a fork in a road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Anyway. Because I can obviously control my emotions, especially ones that aren't useful to me. I'm not a wild animal.
You would be surprised, Noelle. You'd be surprised. She's the one that's, like, stubborn about her own emotions, isn't she?
Even if you could control your emotions, why don't you think they're useful? Because they would derail my entire life. There is insufficient evidence to suggest the subject in question would reciprocate my feelings, so perhaps this is putting the cart before the horse.
You would be surprised, Noelle.
But in the likely event that things actually did work out between us, it would be extremely inconvenient for my plans. What plans?
You know, just the default ones. Essentially, secure a respectable job, marry a similarly successful man or something, spawn 2 well-behaved children in the suburbs before I'm 30. Before 30? Girl, no! The 30s and 40s, in my opinion, are when you should, like, is when it's, like a decent age to have kids. Your 20s, you're still young, you're still, like, figuring shit out. Like, chill. Just, like, take your time. If you do want kids, of course, take your time. I'd be throwing away my prospects of leading a normal life just for the pleasure of being tormented by a silly little clown every day. I'm feeling attacked. This is Jess with me. She didn't throw away her prospects, but she threw away the idea of leading a normal life to be tormented by... No, I don't actually torment her, but... by a silly little clown like me every day. Dia gives her an odd look, just like she's struggling to piece together a very complicated puzzle. What? Nothing. If the person doesn't fit your goal, shouldn't you just, like, update the goal? I can't. It's the only outcome my parents see as acceptable. Well, you know the song, Fuck the Police? You probably don't actually, but fuck your parents, because they don't know shit. No. You do you. If they actually love and care about you, they'll eventually get over it. You know, they'll get over it and they'll learn to accept you for what you are doing in your life and for trying to find your own happiness.
If I don't adhere to it, they'll badger me day and night. They'll never let me hear the end of it. Don't they already do that anyway?
Oh,
I guess you're right. Yes, they do. You're right. No matter what I do, they'll always find some issue to latch onto. Why am I so desperate for the approval of two people whose opinions I don't even respect?
Preach. I wish I could rewire my brain to only crave approval from people I hold in high esteem. Preach!
Like me? You would be included, yes. Aww. Then I'd want you to adopt 1,000 dogs and start exercising.
1,000?!
But you can read some books too as a treat, don't worry. Your manner of discussing this makes me sound like your pet hamster.
Now I've got this weird image of Noelle, like, running over to, like, a little water thing, going, and then just running onto a wheel, like, for some reason. Noelle follows her class onto the rafters. Dear, over here. Okay, this music's nice, but it's a bit loud. Just gonna turn that down a little bit. Dear, over here. Min worms her way over to get to them through the crowd. I escaped from class successfully. Mission accomplished. Escaped? They gotta come looking for you? Nah, I lost them. You better have. Rather not get caught harboring a fugitive. Did it hurt when you were born with that huge stick up your ass? I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. What the hell is this anyway? Multicultural week? Yeah, that. None of the schools I went to did this. At lunch there's samosas and cold stone cupcakes. What's a cold stone cupcake? I'm intrigued. What? For free? Oh no, you buy them. Boo! Oh, the club. Alright, never mind, it's the fundraiser. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Other clubs sell something to fundraise. I hear there's also musubis. I've heard of musubi, but I feel like it was a Japanese word. So I don't know if it's the same thing. What's the baseball club selling? Curry pizza, I think. I try it. Akasha takes a seat at the end of the row against the wall. Min begins to sit down next to her. Suddenly, Dia grabs Min by the shoulders, turns around to face her and kisses her full on the mouth. What brought this on? Hot damn, get a room, girls! Jeez! Baffled, Noelle squeezes past them and sits in the spot Min was about to take next to Akasha. Maybe I should say, hot damn, get a room, you two, because I just remembered about Min. So my bad. What was that for? Not that I'm complaining. Oh wait, did Dia just do that? Was Dia the one to do that? I may have misread and thought Min did that. Dia whispers something into Min's ear that Noelle can't catch. Phalamogulis. What? Doesn't make any sense, are you sure? Maybe half. Tenakling is one of the most popular folk dances in the Philippines. This dance originated on an island in central Philippines. Noelle and Akasha continue to cram as their fellow students showcase a variety of cultural performances. Dia lets out a huge yawn and rests her head on Min's shoulder. You tired? Stayed up late studying. I'll wake you up if anything cool happens. Man, I wish I stayed up late cramming too. I'm so dead. We have the entire assembly to study. If you want to live, stop whining and start reviewing. Yes, ma'am. Part of the flower will turn into a fruit. The ovary. The ovary. Ding, ding, ding! You didn't by any chance ask that question just to make me say ovary, did you? No way, how immature do you think I am? Anyway, next question. What is the male genitalia? It's a peanut. God damn it! Last period, you asked me to guess what number you were thinking of, and it was 69. Hell yeah, Akasha, me too. If it's not 69, it's 420. Let's go. Well, you're the immature one for guessing that right. How am I the immature one? I guessed it because I know you're always like this. Shut the fuck up, guys. Dia's sleeping. Not anymore, she isn't. The Tinnickling dancers bow and run off the stage. Now they've reached a lull in the conversation, Noelle is hyper-aware of the way the side of Akasha's thigh is pressed up against hers. Why did I have to meet you? Why do you have to be so funny and make me so happy? You've ruined everything. See, this is the problem though, like, Noelle always seems like she's irritated by Akasha. I never feel like she makes her happy. So this is starting to feel like it's just being a little bit rushed. Like, I wish there was more of a gradual build-up to this. Of Noelle maybe starting to see more of a different side to Akasha or something like that. Seeing past the comedic side, I guess. But I don't know, it feels a little bit weird. I still ship it. Mostly because I got my girl Akasha's back. Let's go. High five, Akasha. But I don't know, it's a little weird. Next up is Chinese dance. Chinese dance has thousands of years of history. A troupe of student dancers wave colourful fans to an idyllic-sounding Chinese song. Do you know what the song's about? Wish I could tell you, but I haven't the faintest idea. When I was younger, the game kind of glitched a little for a second there. That's probably my computer. I was so eager to cast the Chinese part of me aside because it was difficult, and now I kind of regret it. Hey, no judgment, I'm whitewashed too. Does it ever bother you that you can't speak any Indian languages? Maybe a little, it'd be cool to know. That's all? You don't feel guilty about being uncultured? Excuse you? I am plenty cultured, okay? Today I'm gonna eat curry pizza, destroy the sport of baseball, and even enjoy the company of a Frenchman. You know what I mean, it's not the traditional culture ancestors experienced. Is that such a bad thing? It's different, but it's pretty cool in its own way, too. If I really want, I can always pick up Hindi or something someday. Okay, for some reason, the internet on my phone has just, like, gone off. And I need to check my messages. Because my partner is traveling home from family. Like, family-related stuff today. So I need to make sure that I see any messages from her, just in case. Alright, cool. That's totally weird that Akarsha, Akarsha, the one speaking, would say all that random stuff about some random person called Ocean. Anyway, if I really want, I can always pick up Hindi or something someday. We've already missed the window of time when children pick up languages the most readily. Don't plenty of people learn languages later in life, though? I feel like Dia and Min have learned a ton just from teaching each other. Maybe possible, but it's not optimal. Dude, whose life is optimal? You're not a robot. Just take what you can get and be happy. Easier said than done, but duly noted, I guess. Speaking of robots, did you try playing Portal yet? I did. Let's go, Noel. What did you think? It made me motion sick. I kept having to pause because I was on the verge of throwing up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Noel. Oops. Sorry. I did enjoy the witty dialogue, though, and the little song at the end. She finished it! This is a triumph. I'm being so sincere right now. Because Noel went and finished Portal. Akasha Science. So you still played all of it? Yes. Even though it made you hurl. What choice did I have? You told me to play it. Oh yeah, I guess that's what friends do. I mean, you don't have to play it. Like, me and my friends can have disagreements on, like, can have, like, certain things in terms of, like, oh, I really like this game, and then I can play that game and not really enjoy it. Like, you don't have to do it. Isn't GLaDOS so hot? The sadistic artificial intelligence who's trying to kill you? That's the whole appeal. She's scary in a seductive way. Like, her voice gets all low and sexy when she's insulting you. Did you hit your head again? Something's definitely not right in there. K-pop as we know it, but nope. Woo! That's Sakura and Grace, isn't it? The K-pop dance troupe's introduction is completely drowned out by a chorus of high-pitched screams. Oh, that's cute. Not sure I would characterize those banshee-like screams as cute. No, not them. Next to you. Noelle turns to see Dia sound asleep in Min's arms. Min's gazing at her like she's an angel that just fell down from heaven. Makes Noelle's skin crawl, so she quickly looks away. Why does it make your skin crawl, Noelle? Or is it because you want the same thing? It's so disgustingly in love I can barely bear to look at them. Alright, fair enough. Just making sure, alright? Right? It's like staring directly at the sun. All obvious. Sometimes I kinda wish that were more my style. Do you really? It's not exactly my style either. Yeah, I guess not. Noelle carefully maintains a mildly disgusted expression as she watches Akasha read, just in case she's caught staring. I cast this part of myself aside because it's difficult to. Will I come to regret it later? Exactly, you're young, just go for it. Hey, do you remember that time my brother hijacked my computer and typed all this crazy stuff to you? Yes, Akasha, you picked the perfect moment, girl! Hell yeah. What? It's a few months ago, after school, remember? Oh, I kind of forgot about that. That was odd. Yeah, I remember now, why? I lied. That wasn't my brother, that was me. Okay. Kash goes back to reading her biology textbook, though her leg is now jittering up and down. I feel like I was just told a joke whose punchline flew straight over my head. Why would it matter that it was her, not her brother? What exactly did she say? Oh no. As she racks her brain, a dozen costume seniors hit the floor. Thank you, K-pop. Up next we have Senior Bhangra. Bhangra was originally a folk dance from farmers in Punjab. Hey, there's Chrisser and Liz. Wake up! Grab a full of little makeup! Cover you a dibble! Want you to be getting for the devil? Haven't you been a bit? You wanted to. How did you get a bit? No, what? What? No, I don't want any pizza, thank you. What? Seniors, come on down. It's okay if you don't know the moves, you can follow our lead. How's it okay if people don't know the moves? Guess they'll try and copy the group that's learned the dance. Won't that look hopelessly unsynchronized, though? They can't possibly dance in proper unison on the fly. Why don't we see for ourselves? Let's dance! Let's dance! Kasha stands, yanking Noelle up by her arm. What? We're not senior! Come on, no one's gonna notice. I can't focus anyway. And then that was the day she realised she needed glasses. Noelle balks as her friends weave their way into the crowd of amateur dancers. I don't dance. There's a little phrase, a very wise phrase. We can dance if we want to. You can leave your friends behind. Dancing. If they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. I don't remember the middle bit. Okay, it got lost. It's Latin. It got lost many years ago, but the meaning got lost a little bit. But you know, you understand the point. Come on, you don't need to be good at something to do it. They all tried to copy the others, clapping and raising their arms a beat late each time. This looks like shit. Oh, balls, harder than I thought. I told you, we look like fools. That's okay, so does everyone else. Already out of breath, Noelle looks around at the chaotic blur of Asian nerds flailing their limbs around them. Oh, that's true. Must be a group of some of the worst dancers in the world. With renewed confidence, Noelle spins in what turns out to be the completely wrong direction. Dia rears back to avoid crashing into her. To Noelle's surprise, Dia belatedly bumps into her, sending her flying into Akasha. Finally! The moment has come! It almost seemed deliberate? Pardon. Akasha tries to pull back, only for Min to smack the back of her head in retaliation. Ow! What's that for? This air is mine! Huh? Noelle grabs Akasha's hand for balance as they collide again. Isn't this fun? This is a hellhole! This is paradise. Ah, hell yeah! I found my thumbnail. That's adorable. Look at Noelle's little face. It's weird seeing her, like, not looking like she's either angry or just done with everyone's bullshit. Excellent. Akasha laces their fingers together and Noelle can feel it, the hairline crack racing through something foundational within her. It's an utterly terrifying yet exhilarating sensation, but she doesn't let go. I have feelings for you. Well, I said it out loud, so no. She whispers it as an experiment, so it's impossible to hear over the roar of the crowd and the music. But it feels like a small, daring victory, like the first step on the moon. Ah, I was hoping that Akasha would hear it. Like a butterfly breaking out of its chrysalis, all soft, naive, and crinkled. Maybe with 2 left feet and a few days late to the party, but alive. So alive, trying to process the blinding, beautiful, wild world she's broken her way into. What you say? Akasha twirls her and Noelle gives up on suppressing the giddy smile on her face. Nothing. Maybe I'll tell you later. Be that way, Burger King. What? That's not even the slogan. They dance and dance, all stupid and struggling and happy. There's so much pain and misery in this school. It's twisted us all into strange and flawed shapes, like butterflies born in a fool's spring. When the fuck did you get so poetic? Hell yeah, man. But it's the circumstances that gave us you and me, right here, right now. This feels like they're not actually saying this, because I do not believe that they would actually say this. This feels like them saying this years later, like they're narrating the story almost. Kant once wrote, Immanuel Kant, or something like that? Out of the crooked timber of humanity, no straight thing was ever made. You're goddamn right. And how we long to be straight, forgetting there's beauty in the crooked things too. We've never lived the lives our parents wanted us to lead. And that's okay, because we'll forge something brave and new instead. It won't be the same, but it'll be ours. And I won't ever let that go. Ah! Ah! I'm making so much noise right now. I'm just so excited. Oh! Cool! This isn't going to get me copyrighted, is it? Whose school is this? Alright. I'm confused because I'm well aware that there's another scene after this, from what I know of. So, for now, I'm actually going to mute the audio. Because I'm scared that I might get copyrighted by this. I already got copyrighted by the fucking My Heart Will Go On. So, I'm trying to avoid getting copyrighted here. But Jesus fucking Christ, do I need... There it is! How to Be Ninja by Niga Higa. Hell yeah. Valar Morghulis? What the fuck? I said that earlier. That's crazy. Damn you. Damn you. These are all the songs that we used. And something like the images and stuff, I suppose. If one of them says English Road, I will not be surprised. Alright, well that's the song that's playing right now. I know it says oh ho ho ho, but I read that as a Queenie from Queen from Deltarune. Special thanks, Colin. I don't know who Colin is, but special thanks. Opposite of special thanks to Confetti. Is that a cat name, or do they just the creator just really hate Confetti? Thank you for playing. No! Thank you for making this. This was a great little experience, and I loved it. It was little, but it felt large, you know? Alright, audio back on just in case. Hell yeah. The future! Future! Well, were they open? What do you think? It's 1 in the morning. Of course Home Depot wasn't open. There's gotta be somewhere else you can buy bolt cutters. At this hour, I'm not optimistic. Guess I'll die then? How else are we gonna get them off? I'm afraid we need to go to the fire station for help. Stop laughing, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. This isn't funny? We'll go to the fire station with me half naked and handcuffed and it's not funny? Fuck yes. I actually like to think this is Noelle's doing. Noelle's got like that little bit of a freak inside her that's broken free. You really can't get more dressed than that. I mean, my arms can't get through the sleeves. Hold still. I give up. Good enough. Good enough? If only I had a humiliation king, this would be perfect. Has she got like a little streak of like white or grey in her hair? Is that actually like grey hair, or is that she's like dyed her hair a little bit? It looks cool though. Doesn't Min have a katana? They do? Or at least some kind of sword. Maybe we could use that to like slice the handcuffs off. What, you want a surprise amputation tonight? No. And you're sure the key didn't fall behind the dresser? I looked everywhere. It's gone. I'm convinced that in these scenarios, small objects stopped obeying the laws of physics. Mood. This never happened any of the times I handcuffed you. Hell yeah. You fucking get some girls. Like, hell yeah. I respect that. That, my dear, is called luck. Whatever you say, Skunky. Stop calling me that! Fine, Skunko Pop. D. Grey Man. And don't brainstorm hard new nicknames for me, Sub-Zero. But you're basically just begging for it with your hair like that. It's not as if I grew grey hairs on purpose. And how come I don't have any? You're intolerable. Oh, I would use that as the thumbnail, but I don't want to spoil it just in... Obviously, you know by now, but I didn't want to spoil it just in case. Noelle seizes the front of Akasha's shirt and yanks her forward, crushing their lips together. I'll admit that previous screen that we saw actually kind of got spoiled for me. I saw that yesterday. I was like, oh, god damn it, now I know what happens. But I saw Akasha in the handcuffs, and I assumed that maybe she was getting arrested or something. I thought maybe she's getting arrested, and I was like, what did you do now? Or something. So that's actually kind of surprising. Akasha makes a small noise of surprise, and then grins as she deepens the kiss, coaxing her lips open so her tongue can slide inside. Alright, they're getting some. At the start of the night, she tasted like watermelon lip gloss, but that's long been kissed and smeared away into oblivion. Watermelon lip gloss sounds great. No one can't help but think, why bother? When will you learn? I'll always kiss through every layer of crap that you put between us until it's just you and me. When they part, their breaths ragged, neither of them can come up with anything witty to say. I love you. I love you more. Ah! That's impossible. No, it's not. Love you times infinity. I love you times infinity and then Infinity War and then Endgame. There, I win. You can't multiply infinity. Infinity is a concept, not a number, so is love for that matter. Well, too bad I did it, so you suck. Love you times infinity. Noelle sighs, but she doesn't bother hiding the half smile tugging at her mouth. You're gonna speak nonsense, then I love you times infinity plus 1. Ah, hit her with the +1. Okay, this is what I saw. This is the screen that I saw. With her in the handcuffs and Noelle looking like, what did you do? And a car that I thought was maybe a police car, like she was getting put in a cop car or something like that. I'm curious what would have happened if that had actually been the case, like how they would have got to that point, you know? Like, what would have Akasha have... I imagine it would have been something innocent, like just a prank gone a bit wrong or something, but yeah. Now get in the car, I've got work tomorrow morning. Akasha tries to respond as Noelle opens the door for her, but she's laughing so hard it takes her several attempts to get it out. Firefighters, they're gonna look outside and see Prius drivers dressed like Frog and Toad, and me. What? What's wrong with driving a Prius? Just get in already. I love you times infinity minus 1 now. I love you times infinity minus 2. Okay, okay, help me and I'll get in, jeez. Ah, I was kind of hoping for a scene with Dia and Min. I was kind of hoping for another scene with Dia and Min. I just wanted to see them. I wanted to see their future. Alright, I'm curious. I'm curious. Alright, well, thus ends Butterfly Soup 2, and I'm gonna go curl up in a ball and feel empty for a little while, because I don't know what to do with my life now. I really, really love this game. I remember enjoying the first one a lot, but like, I was excited to play this, but I didn't realize how much I was going to enjoy this, you know? And I'm just feeling all sorts of things right now. And it's amazing. Like I said, the only thing that I do wish though is I kind of wish that we could have at least just seen a little bit of Dia and Min or something, you know? Even if it was just like, you know, you've got like, for some reason, Noelle and is trying to get Akasha into the car, and as they're getting in the car, you see Dia and Min walking down the road, being like, "Oh, that's Min and that's Akasha and Noelle. I wonder what they're doing this like. Why is Akasha wearing handcuffs or something like that? Just like a little scene. I would have loved that, but it was still a really, really, really great ending, and I'm just sad that it's over now, and I don't know what to say. My mind is going like 1,000 miles a second. I'm going to need to make an It's Ocean video on this now. As like a recommendation. I need to make a monthly entertainment video on this now, because holy shit. Holy shit. So if you did enjoy this series, keep your eyes peeled on the It's Ocean channel. I will eventually have a Butterfly Soup 2 video up, which I'm probably going to record in the next couple of days while my thoughts are still fresh. But I might not get to edit it just yet. But I don't know. I don't know. Ah, this game though. Oh, so good. With the way that ended as well, that to me says that is the end of this, which is a little bit sad for me just because I know that they said all that stuff at the end about living the lives parents wanted, whatever, and all that stuff, but like I kind of do wish that we got to see a bit more of them, like actually kind of them and their parents reconciliating the differences, whatever the word is, reconciling, and like the parents becoming better people or whatever. And honestly, this is a series that for me that could just go on forever. It could get all the way to a point where these characters are all getting married and having families, and I would play Butterfly Soup 20 where the old people, where they're like grandparents or something now or whatever, you know? Or where they're like, they're just old and in love and just having a great time, and Akasha's like pranking everyone in the old folks home or something, you know what I mean? And Noelle's like, God damn it. Or something like that. I would actually be down for that now, but what a wonderful, amazing game. So if you do want to go and play this for yourself, or if you do want to support the creator, I'll leave a link for their page in the comment section. Not the comment section, the description, sorry. I highly recommend it because they did a wonderful job with this, and I'm probably going to go and tweet a bunch of really lovely words at them in a second. And maybe leave like a comment or something on their page. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next series. Pip pip toodaloo! Thank you for watching.